everybody. Just as promised, I am sharing some Ayurvedic tips to help keep your immune system strong and healthy right now. So let's just go through a couple of things, daily routine, and then some supplements and simple things you can do at home. As for the daily routine, Ayurveda suggests that it is helpful to maintain simple things like getting up in the morning before sunrise. The first thing I do when I get up is use my tongue scraper. Okay, so plastic, mine is made of plastic. You can get them in metal, plastic from your dentist, through Amazon. I know they sell them. Ayurveda in the ancient scriptures suggested that they are made of gold. If you can find one, let me know. And anyway, it's very simple. You run your tap, with warm water, you just stick out your tongue, you scrape it 6, 8, or 10 times, and you rinse it off. In between, the toxins that come off is kind of gross, but also amazing because it helps things from entering your body that are not supposed to be there. Eliminate, of course, urinate, bowel movement. From there, go take some deep breaths. Take the time to sit, if you can, outside, if it's not horribly cold. Otherwise, somewhere where you have the feeling of a little space where you can say, take 6 or deep breaths through the nose. Very important. Go through the nose to clear the air as you breathe it in. Very helpful. And following that with a small routine of movement, small yoga practice, small Pilates practice, or just simply stretching, moving around, get the fluid moving, invite just movement into your body, right? Get the joints warmed up, etc. Helpful. As always, if possible, follow it with a small meditation or quiet time. 5 minutes. Set your timer to 5 minutes. Sit down. Focus on the breath. If you can set a mantra, if you practice a mantra, or just simply sit quiet and allow things to come in. You don't have to be an expert at meditation. We are going to address that at another time in a future video. So meditation, then go and have a shower. Nice warm shower, ideally never really super hot water on your head. Again, it's your crown chakra, right? Your connection to something greater than you are. Cleanse. When you come out, oil yourself down. Either a nice lubricant, either moisturizing lotion, ideally oil if you have. Sesame oil, good if you are particularly cold. It's penetrating, goes deep into the bones. Or coconut oil, anything. Warm water with lemon, one of the first things to do upon rising. Body temperature water so that you can actually sip it without burning. Squeeze a half a lemon in, ideally organic. If you want, add some ginger, fresh ginger, ideally squeezed either through a garlic press or just peeled and cut up, and see how that goes. Again, detoxifying, stimulating digestive fire, and just helping your body to wake up. Nasal oil, start taking either, again, sesame oil. I use coconut oil. It's solid, it liquefies at, if it's warmer than 24 degrees. You just take some and you put it right into your nostrils. It feels good not only because it lubricates it, especially in this dry climate here, but it also, again, prevents things entering your system, which is really important at this time. Okay, supplements, we have some things that I greatly suggest. Whatever you normally take, maybe just stick with it. Zinc you might want to add if you get the opportunity. Zinc lozenges, again, help with preventing things coming in. 2, 3 a day, depending on what they suggest, depending on the brand that you do. Ashwagandha root, a lovely thing from Ayurveda, has been around for thousands of years. It comes in different forms, either the actual root or the powder or a capsule. You can take it either way. The directions are on it. If you want to know how to make the root, you can just boil tea with it, for example, or you can grind it up in a coffee grinder and make your own powder with it. Shiavanga Prash is another lovely Ayurvedic supplement that they suggest hugely helps boost the immune system. Okay, it's made of honey, sugar, ghee, Indian gooseberry, sesame oil, and herbs. It carries herbs. It helps your white blood cells and your hemoglobin. So it is a hugely important thing for immunity to add, maybe if you get the chance. You can get it at spice stores in Edmonton. That's the place I usually get it. You can always ask me for exact locations. I'm sure you can also order it on Amazon, like most anything these days. You would basically, to do a tablespoon or a teaspoon morning, evening, or half a teaspoon maybe if you start out. You can either dissolve it in warm water or milk, or you can just spread it on a cracker or bread. It's quite good actually, so it tastes fairly sweet and pleasant. When you go through your day, make sure you take some quiet time. Now you have the time, most likely, so take some time, take some breaths, sit and reflect, look out into nature, feed the birds, watch the birds. And when it's time for bedtime, eliminate lots of screen time before bed. That is helpful, as you all know. Again, if you feel anxious, if you feel a lot of anxiety, rub your soles of your feet with some oil. Sesame oil is really good. Any other oil is good. Whatever you have in the house, you don't need to buy anything special. On the head as well, if you don't mind getting a little bit of oil on the crown of the head, it calms the mind. Calms the mind. Read maybe something very peaceful if you get the chance, some motivational, anything that makes you feel good. Don't watch news at night. Don't read the headlines before you go to bed. It's going to stay there, and it'll prevent you from falling asleep peacefully. Not the best time to do it. And that's about it. Try to sleep on your back if you can, and that should be a good start for your routine. I hope it helps. I hope you stay healthy, and I'm sending you lots of love from my house to your house. I miss you all horribly, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Namaste.